Coming hot. Hot.
My name is Max.
This guy is Samson.
We got a camera, some mics, so you know what's happening.
Some shows are great.
And some shows are smart.
Some shows make no sense right from the start.
We try to split the difference.
And try to do it all.
We'll save you the suspense.
Here's
what it's called.
This is the Pretty Good Podcast. Chorus line.
It's the chorus line.
It's the perfect time.
It's the perfect time to describe what this show is in a few lines. As long as we're not interrupted.
Hello and welcome to another... Hold up. That sounds a little better. It's Sunday morning, and it's just me, and I'm dressed like a douchebag, but it's for a reason. It's morning, and I'm doing laundry, so I'm going to do laundry with one hand and have some coffee. Cold. It's been sitting there for a while. How did the morning start out? Well, I woke up, went for a walk, and then I came back, was running some lines, and then I decided I should make breakfast. And the other kid who does this show with me, at his house, he has a garden that his grandparents garden in. And he gave me some habaneros and some other Sicilian? That's a pepper, right? Those, I think. Something with a C. And habaneros. The point is, the lesson that was learned. Well, actually, I guess not. I've done it twice, and I don't learn. Because I know it sucks, but I made sausages and eggs, but before that, I was going to saute the peppers really quick. So I just threw some butter down and slapped some thinly sliced jalapeno slices on it. And my nose still burns, and that was like 3 hours ago. Habanero, it made my whole apartment spicy. Hob in your nose with habanero in your nose. Hob in your apartment. You get it. Habaneros make your nose sting. They still sting. I went through a whole thing of paper towels blowing my nose, which I think is not good for your nose, but I didn't have Kleenexes. So I used Bounty or some shit. What else? I'm going to try to upload this today. I'm going to film, edit, and upload it today. That's I feel like if you were to make nachos, a possible way to I feel like hydro dipping, you could make nachos that way. And I'll explain in further detail. But basically, you take your chips and you submerge them underwater. Or I guess you get some sort of chip that you can stick to a plate and then hold that upside down and go in. But basically, you need to throw all your toppings, your cheese, your jalapenos, your guacamole, your chicken, your beef, your whatever, and put that on water. And I think you get the chips into that, and I'm pretty sure that's what hydro dipping is. But anyways, laundry. First up, we got a pillowcase. Wash these every time you do laundry with your clothes. Oh, there's a sock in it. The reason why, well, one, it's just common sense. Two, if you still need me to explain, you put your face on this every night. So, wash it. But here's this cool little trick here. This here trick here. Okay, one hand. Here's how you put one of these annoying pillowcases on. It's not the kind that's just one hole like a condom. It's like the hole's in the middle. But I got a way to do it easy. Okay, this is step one. You put the top over one half. And now a lot of people will try folding that over. But there's a quick method to this madness. Check it out. 2 hands in. Grab the corners of the pillow and flick outwards. Done, dude. No, and I threw it and it rolled all the way to the ground. Now I gotta wash it again. That's gross. Especially if you saw my floor. Peter the floor. Beatboxing. I have my clarinet with me. I could play some doo-wops. But I'm trying to just rip a quick 30, I think. Yeah. But hold on. I know I've got things that I've written down. I just gotta find them. We want to order an escort off Backpages and have her as a guest on the show. You can do that, right? Okay, that's the wrong folder. That's... I don't do it a lot, but sometimes when I think of something, I'll just write it somewhere because I need to write it down. I want to go downtown and have somebody watching me where basically they make sure that I don't bend over at all, and just see how fucked up my forehead gets by the end of the night. Just because I am always ducking under door frames. Damn, where do I write stuff even? We're going to watch the Scientology. I have an Intro to Scientology DVD. We're going to watch that sometime. Here's a thought. The guys who only talk about girls they fucked are the same guys who get mad at gay people for making it their whole identity. Like, why are you guys all, it's like, you're gay, we get it. Anyways, last week I fucked Rebecca, I fucked Julie, I don't know, you get it. It's like, you're basically making your straight slutty life your whole identity. So are you any better? Anyways, shit. Okay, what did I gotta do some laundry. So I've done one pillow so far. I thought I was gonna have everything set up and I could have had 30 minutes left in my laundry so I could time this out to the end, but dude, the habaneros ruined me. It ruined me. Maybe I'll just try to... fuck. I've been rehearsing for my show all morning. So I've been like singing songs. I was gonna sing... Why is this so hot? It's like on fire. Damn. There's a sock in here. I was rehearsing lines and I got my voice all warmed up and I was like, fuck yeah, I want to sing something on the podcast. Then I did the habanero thing, dude, and my throat is shredded. Like, yeah. I've just been like coughing and sneezing and blowing snot all morning. Not even because of a cool thing, because I cooked jalapenos and it still is hot here. Like spice-wise, not temperature. I'll show you the pillowcase trick again.
Yeah, dude.
Halfway. Then you flip her over. Should I do it like Gordon Ramsay? Hands in, corner hold, flip out, tuck in, pillow's done. Hands in, corner grab, flip out. Pillow's done. I will set that down so that I don't, let me look at my photos, because laundry is boring right now. Okay. What are we working with here? I think after this episode is our puppet one. So hope you like puppets. My camera roll's so boring. Oh well. I have a sketch that I wrote that we were gonna film, but now I'm really thinking about it. And if we ever do a pretty good live show, not live stream, live in person on a stage with real people in the room, in the real room, I feel like this sketch would be fun for that. It'd be a fun live thing to do. Maybe I could add a song. Ooh, that's what I could do. We have I could just check my thing here. Let's see. Do we have any songs we've been working on? Here was one we tried working on. Yes, we know everyone has a podcast. It's nothing new. Everyone wants to broadcast their points of view, opinions, and hot takes. But where can you go when you want to take a break? Well, here's a show that's got no agenda. We won't try to persuade, brainwash, or scare ya. We want to entertain and try to make you laugh. So maybe tune in for less than an hour and a half. It's the Pretty Good Podcast. 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 Sorry. Dream on. What else do we got here? Is that all the songs we have? Are you serious? I've got to have some songs that I've written. Let me go to my personal Google account. This is a thing called songs. Oh. Wait, what the dick-ins? Oh, these are all songs that I want to duet with somebody. Comment below if I should add, if you think of similar songs to these. I'm Yours, Therapy from Tick Tick Boom, Head Over Feet from Jagged Little Pill or Alanis, but they do the better one. Rhythm of Love, Summer Nights, Hopelessly Devoted, You're the One That I Want, When You're Home from In the Heights, Benny's Dispatch from In the Heights, Chasing Pavements from Adele, Elephant Love Medley, Moulin Rouge, Out of Your Head, Bronx Tale, Suddenly Seymour, Louder Than Words, Popular, the Micah version, from like the Ariana Grande and Micah thing from Wicked. Something to Believe In from Newsies. Something from Celine... Oh, just anything from Celine Dion. That, yeah, of course. What You Own from Rent. Fine from Ordinary People. 3090 from Tick Tick Boom. Maybe. Depends on who you're with. Only Us from Dear Evan Hansen. Shut Up and Raise Your Glass from Moulin Rouge. No More from Tick Tick Boom. Baptize Me, Book of Mormon. Totally Fucked. Spring Awakening. Don't Stop Believing, For the Longest Time, and Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing. Those are songs I want to duet. Just because I will always like you as a friend. Party song. What is this? Access denied? Fuck you. I wrote this. Piece of shit. Me? Hearts in place. Oh, that's a different thing. All right, well, that's all that I have written down there, and I feel like I have exhausted all of the comedy I can out of it. Probably not. I'm thinking quick. I've been drinking a lot of caffeine, and it's like I got a lot of caffeine in me, but kind of not really a lot that I have to do that's too physically exerting. But yeah, dude. Blow me. Golf? No. Damn, dude. This is making me feel like my life is boring. What are we at? How long have I been? 16 minutes. That's fine. Pretty good. What is it all about? What are we? What are we all about? Well, we did that interview on that TV show a little bit ago, and that gave some of the gist, but let's answer some of the questions, without a time restraint. Max, why do you like Pretty Good? Well, let me tell you. Because I do things that are worth promoting in my life, and I want to have an outlet that I'm only in control of. Well, an outlet that I have some control of, that I can, talk about my life. And, that's pretty much it. I like to giggle, and this is my outlet for it that I can do whenever I want. And that's the beauty of life. That's the rhythm of love. Play your music low. Swing to the rhythm of love. Let's go through that list of songs again. And then I'll just, mumble some little doo-wops from it. From some. Storage is full. I get it. But, it's not. I'm yours. Do-do-do-do. Dude, the show that I'm doing in December, I have to learn how to, I feel like I can learn how to play an instrument, or at least a song for something, if you gave me enough time and just showed me how to do it, and I just had time to practice. I can learn a song. I can probably learn, it's just practice. And I can wrap my brain around that. But I might have to learn to, sing a song while playing an instrument. And I've done it with, choreography, with musicals. And, ew. Oh, it's the crema stuff. With, musicals and stuff, dance and choreo, or, dancing and singing at the same time. But, playing an instrument where you're giving all the backing stuff and there's, nothing else to listen to besides you, that's hard to keep the timing. So I'm thinking, if I do have to play an instrument, I'm going to have to do the songs with, my eyes closed or something, just to, focus. Therapy. Tick, tick, boom. I feel bad that you feel bad about me feeling bad about you feeling bad about what I said, about what you said, about me not being able to share a feeling. Yeah. That's a hard note. I can I don't know. I can hit some high notes and stuff and belt pretty loud, but it's only with certain syllables. An E sound is so hard for me to get that tenor A or whatever. The I Believe from the Book of Mormon. I would love to sing that song, but just that I believe, it just sounds not that good to me when I do it. It doesn't sound full. I always feel, I feel like I can't get as much air into it as I can. What do I do? Head Over Feet from Jagged Little Pill. 1 second. Whoopsies, dude. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be alarmed if I something for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. Yep. Let's be best friends with benefits. I'm not used to liking that. My throat is so, like, scratchy sounding. Rhythm of love. Play your music low. And sway to the rhythm of love. I always said swing to the rhythm, but it's not. It's sway. But, oh, those summer nights. Nope. No, not good. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. You must be out of your head if you think that this ever could be. You're dreaming. Can I make up a song? Maybe. Let's see. I walked outside this morning, made myself 3 shots of espresso, but my cup wasn't all the way full, and my insecurities make me need to follow through every single thing in my life. I can't drink a half-empty cup from the start. It needs to be full. So I topped off my 3 shots of espresso with cold brew. Then I went for a walk. Then I got home. And then I made 2 more shots of espresso. To the east side. Whatever, man. Habaner-Nos. Hob in your nose, because it's spicy. Party song. Oh, I wrote a sketch that we want to film sometime, but we're still figuring out the logistics. I might burp. Hold on. Nailed it. Way to know your body, Max. From the east to the west, recycling is the best. From the north into the south, scream that all out loud. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. 3 words that'll help us be able to keep this planet healthy and strong. You know the words, so let's sing along. East to west, north to south, yell it loud and yell it proud. Reduce your old motor oil. Reuse your old needles. Recycle every single one of those tasty chemicals. It's a rough draft. We're working on it. And my throat is full of habanero. That's the thing that's annoying about this whole habanero debacle, is I'm normally decent with spicy shit. Or I'll just, I won't make a meal out of it like I have been. I'll eat something that'll be hot and that'll be the end of it. But like this, it's just like, do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to? Do you have to? Let it linger. The point is this habanero is like not only just spicy, but it made the air spicy, and that's what I find selfish. Like, if it's just me getting the spice, that's fine, because I'm only me, and I did it to myself. But the air is shared by everyone, and the air is, fucking an example of socialism working. Unless you live in the water, then it's unfair for you. But, for the most part, everyone gets the same amount of air. I guess altitude. Shit. Okay, scratch that. The point is, most people breathe air. And if it's spicy for everyone, that's only cool for like 3 people who like that. And then I'm sure there's a bigger number of people who are like fine with it, but like, they're not like the biggest spice people. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my dilemma. And I have done like less than no laundry. I mean, I guess I've done like 2 clothes. I've done 2 clothes today. And I know I'm wearing sunglasses, but it's only because there's a really bright lights right here. There's one there, one here, one there, and there. And those 3 are fluorescents. These 2 are like shop lights. And damn, is it bright. Let me tell you. Let me tell you how bright it is. Oh, I mean, I just did. That's how bright it is. There's 6 lights pointed at me, but one on the camera doesn't really count because it's weak. Gulp. Yeah, so those are some songs I want to sing when I get around to it. Let's see. My Christmas show. We're doing the Ultimate Christmas Show Abridged. It's basically me and 2 other fellas. Actually, me, this dude Alan, and this girl, what's her name? We had someone drop out, and then she took her Doreen, Rini? What's her name? I can find it. Hold on. Her name is... Come on. This starts with a D. Darian Renee. Oh, I'll explain. Let me start that sentence over. Darian, I'm not going to say her name so much, but I thought in my head that her first and last name were somehow in one word and she just had a different last name, but it's not. It was just the 2 of them, 2 of the root words in my head. I've had a lot of coffee today. That's fucking awesome of me. What should the background be for today? Like a better green screen? A laundromat? Maybe I'll just have something different, and then when I get to talking about this, that's when I'll start changing it. Why did I snap so many times like I gave a million suggestions? 2 things. Laundromat and whatever the other thing was. Short-term memory is shit. What's that playing on the radio? Why do I start swaying to and fro? Anywho's, what do I do? How long have I been talking? Oh, damn, fuck yeah. I got like a minute and a half left of talking. You know what? Water's good for you. It's good because that light right there is just kicking only heat at this cup. And it's making the water warm. Well, I'd say that's about good. I promise I'm going to do my laundry. I didn't get to play my clarinet. But you know what? Have a Sunday. This is a nice Sunday, relaxing afternoon. Just, make yourself some tea and hang out with me. Or you already hung out with me. But let this be, if you're the person who fast forwards to the end, if this is the first part you're seeing, start it over, turn the volume down, and then, just treat it like we're hanging out. Like we're 2 roommates that know we know who we are because we live together, but we're not like close. So it's just like, you hear them doing their thing, but I'm only going to be right here, and I'm not going to go start cooking while you're cooking. I'm not going to leave half a sandwich unwrapped in the fridge for 2 weeks. I'm not going to eat your peanut butter. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just in your TV. So just, you know, let that be your false sense of security. There's someone here, but you know they're not gonna hurt you. Unless my screeching earlier is like bad for your ears. Habanero. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoy the puppets on Tuesday. Yeah, bye. Oh shit, hold on. The other reason I wasn't wearing a shirt is because I was hoping I'd do all my laundry and then I would find a shirt in there to put on. But I didn't. So and I will always like you as a friend. Bye. Have a pretty good week.